Do you have a vision for your future? Where it is you want to get to, how you want to be? And is it a vision, or is it a plan? Or is it maybe just a dream? And what are the qualities, flexibilities, the freedom, the purpose of all of that? What is it that's really behind your grand plan? Today, we're going to explore that a little bit further. What if money was no object to you? What if you only had 5 years to live? And what if you knew tonight, when you put your head on your pillow, that's going to be your last night? Once you've answered all of these questions and reflected on those answers, what difference would they actually make to you? How would they really change how you are and how you feel? And how would it change not just your life, but all of those around you? So the questions are, what now needs to be done? What needs to change? What resources are required? Or the extra things that you need to do? And then, of course, once we have this lovely vision of how life could look, all the doubts start coming in. But for a moment, just live into the vision of how that would be, how you would feel. So the key thing with any vision is not to be distracted by the negative, because that would just stop anything happening. But by living into that vision, that aspiration, there's a way that all of a sudden, the things you look for will start to be there for you. Now here's a few examples of some clients that I've been working with. There's a couple who want to move to Spain, and an unexpected opportunity suddenly came their way. They've now started to look for ways where it might be able to happen. And actually, a couple of weeks into this, it looks as if it can happen a lot sooner than they ever thought. What about a change of circumstances? There was a couple I was working with, and he was suddenly made redundant from a very well-paid job. And by reflecting on the real vision, how they really wanted to live life, they were able to ascertain that it was actually living where they already lived, and the qualities. And it gave them time and space to live into that vision, not to be put off by obstacles that could come along. There's the challenges of relationships and focusing on the good of how we'd really want it to be. And again, there's a couple who I work with who, for them, it was more important to figure out where they're really going, to have the freedom, the time. And they suddenly realised that they'd lost that really tight bond with each other. And that was so important to recapture. And it might not seem as if money has much to do with that, but when you create freedom in the schedule by readjusting how their financial plan is, that creates freedom for them to live and enjoy each other's company far more. And all of these examples are about looking towards the finishing line, what it is we really want, and not being put off by doubts which keep coming our way. So for today, start to build that vision of the future and start to live into it. Start to imagine that you're already there. Imagine if when you wake up tomorrow morning, you're already living in that life, achieving those things that you want to achieve and feeling the way that you really want to feel. Put yourself there. Just imagine it and look at the possibilities that start to arise. Don't worry about the obstacles. But for now, just live into those possibilities, into those dreams, and put yourself into that vision.